The executive director of the United Community Center in Milwaukee is determined to make sure the door to opportunity is always wide open to kids and adults of all ages. She's described by colleagues as a trailblazer who understands the importance of the organization she leads. Fox 6's Angelica Sanchez brings us the story of Laura Gutierrez.
Life often takes you down
Thank you for sharing.
unfamiliar paths. But when it comes to United Community Center Executive Director Laura Gutierrez,
See you tomorrow.
life brought her back to where her journey started.
If somebody would have said to me, you will one day be leading the United Community Center, I would have said, you're crazy.
The Southside organization prides itself on helping people of all ages.
UCC really serves anyone from 6 weeks of age to 106.
They provide a wide range of programs in the areas of education, cultural arts, recreation, community development, and health and human services. The organization primarily serves residents living in the 53204 and 53215 zip codes.
I think one of the greatest things from the UCC is that education is the thread behind any of our programming.
Gutierrez can count on a packed schedule.
Emails, phone calls, touch bases, meetings.
One of her favorite things to do is switch into gym shoes and take a walk around the campus.
I know the community. I am a part of this community. And so every day when I see 1,700 children come onto our campuses, it takes me back to me.
She is a proud product of the UCC.
My parents immigrated from Mexico, from Guadalajara, to the United States, and they landed in Milwaukee because, of course, all of the factories that we had here.
The UCC helped her mother learn English.
As she was learning here, then we were able to take the opportunity to learn other things. So I was in folkloric dancing with my sisters, and my only brother was in the boxing ring.
Education opened doors for her family.
Education is what brings opportunity and it means out of poverty.
It also provided opportunities she never expected. A few years ago, while working as the principal of another school, a phone call launched her in a different direction.
They were asking if I would come work for Governor Walker at that time to be the secretary of the Department of Safety and Professional Services, which was unbelievable because I had never met anybody who had done that.
She made an impact.
I was the only Hispanic woman on his cabinet. And so for me, it was an honor and a privilege.
Gutierrez continued to pave the way when another opportunity presented itself as executive director of the UCC.
She's just phenomenal in terms of her leadership.
Board Vice Chair Christy Garcia-Thomas tells us Gutierrez always stood out.
She understands the challenges and opportunities that are out there for the Hispanic community because she experienced that, as a child growing up.
Hola, señora, ¿cómo está?
In 2020, Gutierrez made history as the first woman to take on the role of executive director.
Jumping into not only running, the organization, a $30 million organization, but also dealing with the crisis of the pandemic.
We all know the challenges leaders at all levels had to face that year. The UCC was one of the last organizations to go into a shutdown.
When everybody else was closing, it was closed and then opening. And we were the only school in the city of Milwaukee that was open. And so that was probably the toughest call.
She realized the community needed the UCC more than ever.
The community that the UCC serves does not have the luxury to work from home.
Her focus is to eliminate the barriers preventing children and adults from reaching their full potential.
We were able to open our program safely. We were able to meet the needs of our community, still mitigating COVID because it's still here. Hi, sweetie.
She wants to take the organization to a new level.
The community always comes first.
But as she puts it, it's the people they serve who will lead the way.
We've decided where is the community walking and then decide to build that path.
With photojournalist Kale Zimney, Angelica Sanchez, Fox 6 News.
UCC doesn't just have a great local reputation, it's ranked in the top 25 of Hispanic-serving nonprofits in the country. For more information on their services, you can come to our website, fox6now.com.